Hello, English students from around the world. Welcome to another hour of English class here at the best website in the universe for learning a second language. Verbling.com is simply amazing. They have English teachers here waiting for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you need to do is click on a button, join the class, and your English will be getting better and better and better. My name is Geoff Watson. I am from Vancouver, Canada. I am very happy to be one of the English teachers here at verbling.com. And this hour, hopefully, I am going to get some help from all of you. I would like to buy a television. And so let's work together to read the information that I found on the internet and also to watch some short videos. And so I'm hoping that I have some tech savvy people. To be tech savvy means that you know a lot about technology. And so, so that people can give me some advice as to which television I should buy. And I'm hoping that I will put the television right here connected to my laptop so that I will be able to watch you during my Verbling classes on my new television. And so what I would like to do is to say hello to everyone. Please tell us where you are connecting from, and it's an obvious question. What kind of television do you have? And so, Luis, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Geoff.
Are you connecting from Brazil?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
Oh, sorry, Luis. Hello, how are you?
Yes. How are you, Geoff?
Good.
I'm fine.
And so, what kind of a television do you have, and are you happy with it?
What kind means what brand?
Yeah, well, Alejandro has an LCD television, but
Yes.
is it big? Is it small? Is it a flat screen? Personally, I have a little old television with an antenna on the top. So.
Yes, my TV is LED.
LED. Okay, good. This is what we're going to be talking about. What's the difference between an LCD and an LED?
The TV have 40 polygones. I don't know the name in English.
Yeah, inches. And so, yeah, Alejandro has a 32-inch screen. Okay, great. And are you happy with it?
Yes, I like it very much.
Oh, okay, great, excellent. Because, yeah, one thing that they warn you about in the information that I found is that you need to be careful buying a television because you're going to have it for years and you may regret buying a bad television. I would like to say hello to Outward Reality. Hello, Outward Reality. Are you there? No? Okay. And so I'd like to say hello to Paula. Hello, Paula.
Hello.
Where are you connecting from?
I'm connecting from Brazil, São Paulo.
Good. You're in a computer classroom.
Yes, I'm in a school. I'm here with my teacher, Leonardo.
Okay. Oh, great.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Yeah, great. No,
And I
you're
was telling him about verbally, and
okay. Great.
we enter in the class to participate a little bit.
Oh no. Well, thank you. Thank you. And so, do you have a television? And what's it like? And are you happy with it?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay. Please tell me what kind of television you have in
I'm
your
in a
house.
computer.
No, but
I'm
sorry,
in a
at home.
computer
Mhm.
at home, about
Yes.
a kind of television.
Yes. Is it big? Is it new?
Yes, it's very big.
Okay. And is it very good quality? We talk about
Yes,
high
HD.
definition
Yes, HD, high definition.
HD, right?
Okay.
And do you just watch your TV shows on it, or do you watch DVD movies, or do you go on the internet? Do you ever connect it to the internet?
Yes, I do all this kind of stuff. I watch Friends always. I watch movies. Sometimes I get online on internet.
Okay,
I
great.
watch videos on YouTube with my dad always.
Okay, great. Very interesting. This is another thing that I want to talk about. All right, great. Thank you.
All right.
And so we've got someone else who's joined us. Hey, great. Alejandro, please tell us some more about your television. What other functions does it have? Hello, Alejandro? Alejandro Luna. Okay, and so I would like to talk to Ima. Are you there? Ima Toko?
Yes.
Could you turn hello, where are you connecting from?
Yes, I'm connecting from Japan, from in my house.
Okay, this
Yes.
hour we are talking about televisions.
Yes.
So, what kind of television do you have, and are you happy with it? Ima, hello? Okay, so we have some connection problems. And Alejandro, are you there? Okay, so let's see how we're doing. All right. Ayub, Ben, Amor, are you there?
Ayub Ben Amr, yes.
Welcome. Where are you connecting from?
Thank you. I'm connecting from Tunisia.
Now, I think you need to turn off the Verbling window in the background. So please close the Verbling window or pause the video that's on the page. So, Ayub, Ben, are you there? I muted your microphone. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can speak to Conrad. Hello, Conrad.
Hello.
Conrad, is that you? Okay, and so I'm going to see if I can talk to Man. Hello.
Hello.
Man, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Yes. Okay, good. We are talking about televisions. So, do you have a nice television set at home? Man, do you have a nice television set at home?
Yes.
Can you tell me about it? Is it big? Is it expensive? Is it high tech? And I'm okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the screen share here, and going to point out to everyone that with the Verbling classes, we need you to use the microphone button at the top right-hand corner. And so we're asking everyone to please keep their microphone turned off until I call your name and it's time for you to speak. Okay? And so later in the class, we are going to be watching some YouTube videos. And so if people could click on the left-hand side of their screen to turn on the YouTube application, that will help us as well. And so I'm going to go back to Man. Man,
Yes.
please tell me about your television. Toko, yeah?
My television is it's called Sony. Sony.
A Sony, right?
Yes.
Toko has a Sony TV as well.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And
Sony
is
is very good one.
yes, okay,
Yeah.
from Japan, correct? And Man, is it a big television?
It's like the size of it. It's medium,
Okay, and
not big enough. Not like not small.
okay, and now, other than watching television, what do you do with it? Do you use it with your computer? Do you play video games on it? Do you watch
I do many
movies?
things with it. I play PlayStation. I use it on Fairplay. Like many times I use it. I see how I can see the people in big screen.
Yes. Okay, great.
It's
Excellent.
fine.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. And Mado, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome. Where are you connecting from? And tell us about the television set that's in your home.
Yeah, I'm from Egypt and I have Toshiba LCD TV.
Okay. Now, why did you choose an LCD?
Yeah, LCD.
Why? Why did you choose an LCD television?
We have it has it's like a thin size. It's a smaller than a normal one, and his colors is it's very good. His brightness is very good.
Okay. Bright colors, vivid colors, a flat screen.
Yeah, flat screen. It's about brightness and contrast. It's really very good in this
size.
Contrast. Contrast. It's some kind of
no contrast. Yes. The difference between the colors and brightness. And how big is this TV?
I don't know. It's 32
inches.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Inches.
Yeah, this is, I think, and I have it in the chat box. The measurement inches. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And I would like to say hello to Sarah. Sarah, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Welcome. Where are you connecting from, Sarah?
I'm connecting from Libya.
Okay. And do you have a television in your home?
Yes, I do. It's kind of small.
Okay.
Yeah. And the brand is Sony, I believe.
Good. That's a good brand. That's a good brand name.
Yes. It's
And
a good one, yeah.
are you happy with it, or are you going to buy a new television?
I don't have money for that.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So I'm happy with it.
Good. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Great. And I'm going to go and see if I can say hello to Conrad. Are you there?
Yeah, teacher, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Please tell the group where you're connecting from and tell us about your television set.
Okay, I am from Finland, Helsinki. And the television is a very, very important part of my life.
Is it? Okay.
Over cold when I'm watching football matches, that kind of things, it's good for me.
Okay. That's important for you. All right.
Yeah,
And so, can you tell us about your television?
Well, it's a plasma. It's correct to say that?
That's the correct pronunciation, yes. And
Plasma
why did you choose a plasma?
Well, it's a good quality of image. The screen is plain, no problems. It's good, and
Okay.
I could put internet using internet on my television and high definition. Very cool.
All right, great. All of these terms are so important. Great, thank you. And I would like to say hello to Lina. Lina, are you there?
Yes, teacher, hello.
Where are you connecting from?
I'm from Colombia.
Okay, and tell us about the television that you have in your home.
Okay, I don't have television in my home.
Ah, okay. And so, do you have a computer?
Yes, of course, I have a computer, I have a stereo, I have my cell phone. I think that's enough for me.
Okay, all right, great. And so, how big is the screen on your computer? Do you ever watch television or movies on your computer?
Yes, I just see movies or documentaries. I don't know how to say.
Documentaries?
Documentaries, and also maybe just a TV show that like it, but no more.
Yeah.
When I want to read about news, I just read on internet, BBC News, in my country, the newspaper for my country. Also, I listen to radio. I think that's very good. It's a really good media. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Media.
A good way to get your
yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Be in touch.
Yeah.
All right.
To
Great.
be in touch with the world.
To stay in touch, really, is the
Okay.
expression.
To stay in touch.
Okay, great. Thank you. Excellent job. All right, now let's get to work because I need some more advice on how and what to buy. And so I'm hoping that people have been able to download the document. It's called F7, and you can download it from the Verbling website. But let's see if we can open it up on the share screen. And Adjo Ben, can you read this for us, please?
I haven't yet.
But do you see it on the share screen?
Yes.
Okay,
If you
can read that.
If you are buying a new TV, read this first.
Okay, good. We have a couple in the store looking at all the televisions on display. It's pretty impressive to see those. Could you continue reading for us?
Okay. From Ron Goldberg, formatabout.com. Geek different TV technology make a difference. Here's how. Essential advice for buying a new TV. Buying a new TV. Use it to be easy. You are pick a screen size and cabinet, finish and boom. You are. I continue.
Please, you were done.
Thank you. You were done by buying a TV in today's market. Present some many issues and complexity that confusion is rampant. Not only for buying, but often for those sellers too.
Okay, let's just review this information and then the text in this article is a little bit advanced, and so I would like everyone to please ask as many questions as possible. And we just need to ask everyone to please keep their microphones muted, please. So if everyone could keep their microphones turned off unless they're speaking, we're getting a lot of noise in the background. And unfortunately, you cannot hear the noise that you are creating. And so just in this sentence, different TV technologies make a difference. So it is important to know the different television technologies. And they're saying that this is essential advice, very important advice. And so it used to be easy in the past, but not anymore. There are so many choices that the situation is very confusing. There is a lot of confusion. And it's confusing for the buyers and also for the sellers, for the people selling the TVs. All right. And so let's see if we can read a little bit more here. Conrad, could you read this selection of text?
The web is packed with TV reviews and specifications, but specs don't tell the whole story, and reviewers can only relate their own experience with a product. Those can be very different from your own needs and expectations. The best way to know what's the best TV for me is to prep yourself a bit before making your choice. Here are some helpful tips.
Okay, and so you need to prepare yourself. This is a shortened version of to prepare, to prep, and just the pronunciation of packed. Right? Any questions?
Teacher.
Yes.
I have a question. The other paragraph.
Okay.
The rampant.
Yeah, rampant. That means everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
There is a lot of it. Okay. Yeah. So the whole phrase was confusion is rampant. There's confusion everywhere. In this context, that's what it means. A little bit out of control. Okay, great. And so here are some helpful tips. Tips are pieces of advice, some important information. All right, great. Let's keep going here. Luis, could you read this for us, please?
Yes. Start with the right screen size. While it may seem counterintuitive in the world of TVs, bigger isn't always better. A screen that's too large for your normal viewing distance will be fatiguing and stress-inducing to watch. Moreover, if most of your program choices are standard definition, like, can you?
Sorry, I did move it forward, so just wait a second.
Like DVDs, non-HD cable and internet streams. A bigger screen may actually look worse to you than a smaller one, and imperfections will be magnified and very apparent.
Okay, and I'll get you to stop there, thanks. Now, I thought that this was an important piece of information, and so I'm just going to move this forward here. And so what do people understand here in this paragraph? And this is where anyone can please turn on their microphone and give me an idea please give me an idea of what you understand. What is the important information in what we have just read? Can anyone start with a comment? You don't need to explain everything. Just give me a comment of what you understood. You can point to a sentence that you think is important.
Maybe, sir, maybe the second sentence.
Good.
Bigger isn't always better.
Okay, this is a good expression in English that I think you will hear. Bigger isn't always better. All right, and so what is the person trying to say with that?
Maybe if you have the bigger TV, doesn't mean that you have the better TV for you.
Absolutely. All right. And so what are the problems with a bigger TV? He talks about two main problems that you have when you get a big television. Anyone?
Maybe the distance.
I'm here to help you, Luis. Yeah.
Maybe the distance that you have to watching the screen.
Okay, and so what is the problem? When is it a problem?
Because if you use a large screen, we have to keep a distance.
Yes. Okay. So if you sit close to your television, watching a big screen TV will be tiring. That is fatiguing. It will make you tired, and it will strain you, strain your eyes. It will be uncomfortable and difficult. Do people agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Has anyone sat very close to a movie screen in the movie theater?
Yes, it's not good.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, and yeah, that's not good at all. All right. And then what's the other problem with a big screen TV?
Because you have to have another device with HD transmission, HD screens.
And now, but that's possible, but they don't mention that here.
He mentioned if you have a bigger TV and you get a DVD or not the HD, maybe it will pixel.
That's right. Okay. Sorry, you have an echo there, Ayo. If you can try to wear headphones maybe, or make sure to turn off the verbling window. You can close it. Maybe move your speakers. So standard definition. So if you watch DVDs, if you watch non-high definition cable, or if you watch things from the internet, none of those are high definition. And so the bigger the TV screen, it may look worse. Right? Do people understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I'm not sure of the word. Sorry, Agyob has used a great word to, I'm trying to think, I'll look it up here. It's pixelate or pixelize. I think it's pixelate is the word that we use, where the picture, this seems to be the word. So pixelate means the image turns into little squares that you can see, little units of color, and looks bad. All right, so be careful buying a big television unless you watch lots of high definition television, then you will be okay. All right, now let's talk about the opposite here. And so, Paula, could you read this text for us, please?
Yes.
Begins with on the other hand.
On the other hand, a too small screen won't give you the immersive video experience you're looking for. A good rule of thumb is to choose a screen size that's one-third of your normal viewing distance. If you sit at 10 feet away from the screen, 120 inches, a 40-42, each model will serve you nicely and so on.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good job with your pronunciation. And so when I'm reading that dash, I change it to 2. So 40 to 42 inch model. And do people understand what a good a good rule of thumb is? And yeah, I'm just going to ask you, Paula, to turn on and off your microphone. But I love a comment from somebody. Do people understand the expression, what is a good rule of thumb?
Maybe it might means the best way to choose.
Oh, okay, now good, thank you. Now in this case, it will help you choose the screen size. But in general, a rule of thumb is, well, this is my thumb. And so a rule of thumb means it's a way of calculating something, but in an approximate way. It's like you were measuring something with your thumb, because this is more or less 1 inch. I think everybody thinks that, and this is the word in Spanish, and Luis, you use this word as well. So your thumb is approximately 1 inch. So the rule of thumb is to measure with your thumb. And so it's an approximate way of calculating something. So a good quick way of calculating the size of your television is what? Could someone please repeat the rule that this person is recommending that you use? And I'll help you if you need help. But who would like to explain the rule, this way of determining the perfect size of television for you?
I explain?
Yes, go ahead, please. Thank you.
You take the distance between you and the television and you divide it by 3, I think.
Perfect. Okay, that's it. All right. And so they've given you an example, but that's the rule that they recommend. Okay, and I'm going to use that. I find this information very helpful. And Sarah, are you ready? Could you please read some of this for us, please? Hello, Sarah, are you there? No, I'm sorry, we can't hear you, Sarah. And so I'm going to go to Ayub. Could you read this for us, please?
Okay. The TV's technology doesn't make a difference. There are numerous flat panel TV technology on the market, include LCD, 2 types of LED TVs.
Sorry, in English, I think we say. I'm sorry. Ayub, try to get rid of that echo if you can. In English, we say LED.
LED.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. 2 types of LED TVs. So those are really LCD TVs with on-tooth
enhancements
and plasma TVs. There are also still some big rear screen projection TVs that use DLP technology, and of course there are front projector that use your well or an external screen to display picture, but those are a different
Okay, and sorry, I'm going to mute your microphone there, Aju. We're getting so much echo and noise. I'm sorry. See if you can move your speakers, or it's very important for you to use headphones. So if you can find headphones, that would be very helpful. All right, and so I wanted to just review this. And so we have LCD. We have two types of LED TVs, but these are really just LCD TVs with improvements or enhancements. And we have plasma TVs. Okay, and then there are still some of the old technology, I guess they are, rear screen projection TVs. And then there are some front projectors, front projecting TVs. And now I didn't know about this, and so here's a picture of one of the front projection TVs. So you can show the image on the wall, or you can show the image on a screen. All right, and so but what they're saying is for these projection TVs, that's something completely different. So we should try and focus on televisions, the flat screen televisions. All right, and I'm going to go to Luis. Could you read this for us, please, Luis?
Yes, all these TV technologies have their pros and cons. Some will give you a better picture than others. Some perform better in bright rooms than others. Some are more economical to buy, while others command a premium price thanks to super thin styling. Some TVs aren't flat at all but emphasize screen size, value, and performance if you've got the space for a non-flat set.
Okay, great. And so let's review this then, because there's a lot of vocabulary here. And so what are some of the pros and cons of these different TVs? Can you mention some? And we've just got, we have someone else that's joined us, but, oh no, it's Sarah. And so, Sarah, Luis, let's work on this together.
Yes.
So what are some of the different things?
I think some are more economical to buy.
Oh, okay, so more economical. So cheaper to buy. So money, price is important. Okay, great. Let's keep going.
Some will give a better picture than others.
Okay, so better quality picture. All right, and I want to make sure that Sarah is welcome to participate. Sarah, are you there? Hello? Oh, no, she's gone. Okay, Mado, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, have you been watching the class or have you just joined us?
Yeah, I was watching, but I have my internet connection was very bad.
Okay. Can you try to follow what we're talking about? And Yosra, are you there? Hello, Yosra? Okay, now we cannot hear you, Yosra. And so, yes, Luis, can you... I see it now. Yes, good. Where are you connecting from?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm from Egypt.
Okay, welcome. And so if you can help Luis with this paragraph, please just turn on your microphones and make a comment. Luis, can you continue looking at some of the pros and cons of TV technologies?
Yes. Uh, about the cons, I
Okay.
think we have to got a space.
Right. Now, what they're talking about is you can buy a non-flat TV. You can still buy one of those, but you need space for it. Okay?
Yeah.
But what's good about a non-flat TV?
No.
Now, there are people that want to buy the flat screen TVs, but what according to this article, what's good about a non-flat TV?
I think it's more economical.
Yes. Okay. They use the
Yeah.
word value. You get really good value.
What?
Sorry, the non-flat TVs are a good value.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's
sorry.
it's not expensive.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not as expensive as a flat one.
Right.
Yeah, and I have the same. You may say the same picture,
Okay. Good.
which I can get from the flat set.
Okay. So they're talking about performance. So I guess that's the quality of the picture and maybe some of the other things that you can do with the television, like connect it to the internet. All right. They talk about screen size is good with the non-flat TVs. All right, but you need the space. All right.
Yeah.
And what about the super thin, stylish TVs?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, according to the article, I'm asking people. I'm going to read this one more time here. All these TV technologies have their pros and cons. Some will give you a better picture than others. Some perform better in bright rooms than others. Some are more economical to buy, while others command a premium price thanks to super thin styling. Some TVs aren't flat at all, but emphasize screen size, value, and performance if you've got the space for a non-flat set. So what's the downside? What's the bad thing about super thin flat screen TVs?
It is the LED TV.
Okay, yeah, they're all right. And these are the super thin ones, okay? But what's the problem with them?
It's about the
Is there a
price.
problem with them?
Absolutely, it's the price. They command a premium price, and so people are willing to pay a premium price for these super thin, stylish flat screen TVs. Okay.
But I think it depends on what you need.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And what you want to spend, right?
Yeah.
And the brightness of a room is another important factor that we'll talk about. All right. Okay, so there's some of the ideas as to the different things that you need to consider when you're buying a TV. And now what I'd like to do is just to get some comments from people. What do you think? And what I'd like to do is to show a YouTube video from a magazine, actually, is initially where how this company started. It's called Consumer Reports, and they placed a video on YouTube about how to buy televisions. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the YouTube link in the Verbling chat box. And then I'm going to also click on the left-hand side of the screen on the YouTube application and see if I can play this video for the class. But if you're having any technical difficulties, please click on the link that's in the Verbling chat box, and you can watch the video in a separate window. I'm going to play this now.
Okay.
It seems to be working slowly here. Unfortunately, I think maybe I'll stop it here, and let's go back to our class and stay with the reading then. Yeah, and let's take a look at some of the other things that you need to be aware of. All right, so where are we here? Okay, and so let's talk about the programming then that you're going to watch. And I think we've talked about this before, but Josepha,
Okay.
could you please read this for us?
Okay.
Let me bring it up on the screen. Go ahead, please.
All right. The programming you watch most often matters. When fed with a nice high-definition signal, most TVs, even cheap ones, can look really good. And if that's all you watch, most TVs will offer a very satisfactory picture. You can prioritize other
Prioritize.
prioritize.
Let me help you. Prioritize. Prioritize.
Prioritize.
I'll help you later. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good. Good work.
Other criteria to make your choice, like styling or price. But not all programming is high definition, notably.
Sorry, and we do say high def.
High
This is
def.
a common non-official contraction of the word definition. High def.
All right. Is high def, notably DVDs, non-HD cable, and satellite and internet video like YouTube. When these signals are fed to an HD TV, the TV converts them to its own native resolution, a digital process that no small trick to perform well.
Okay, and let's get you to stop there. Thank you so much. And so I just wanted to help you with the other word. So prioritize.
Okay.
Prioritize. That's kind of how we break it apart. Prioritize.
No way.
It's okay. You can practice it later. You'll get it. And then notably.
All
right. And so what's the information then in this section of text? Again, I think this is good information. I'm definitely going to use this information when I buy a TV.
They are talking about the programming methodologies.
Yes.
TVs.
Okay. So all the different things you're going to watch. All right. And so what do they say at first?
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
The first part of the text, what are they saying there? And anyone can join in. And hello, Vida, welcome.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. So what are they trying to tell us in the first part of the text? If you can put it in your own words.
I think they are trying to tell us that all TVs are the same, and all of them
If,
giving you a picture, good picture.
but if something is true, though,
Yeah.
what is the if here? Anybody?
I think all
Does
what
that
you
help
see,
you?
all what can you see?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've highlighted high definition signal.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are we talking about?
I guess we are talking about
Yeah.
HDMI.
Yes. So we're talking about a high definition signal. And Luis, did you have a comment?
Yes, because if you just watch a TV channel, all TV channel is in high definition signal. But
Okay.
if you
Okay,
watch
but
a YouTube
yeah,
video or DVD video, so you have that problem is not in high definition. Uh,
exactly.
high
Okay, and
definition.
so what they're saying here is if all you watch is high definition TV, if that's what you have and that's what you watch, then really most TVs will offer a good picture, a very satisfactory picture. And he even says, even the cheap ones. Okay? So if all you watch is high definition signal television, then you don't need to worry about the TV because all the TVs, or not all, but what does he say? Most of the TVs, even the cheap ones, look really good.
I
Okay,
don't
when
think
is,
so.
oh, okay, all right, that's great. And so I love it when students express their own ideas, but this is what this person is saying. But what's the problem though?
I think if we have a high definition signal, it doesn't mean that we will have a very high definition quality video, because I think it's also depending on how the TV is is cracked. So it
Okay,
has a lot of, it depends on a lot of things, not only the
okay,
signal.
all right. So you disagree with the article. That's fine. That's great. And you expressed that well. But then,
Yes.
according to the article, the second part of this text, when do you have to be careful? When do you have to spend more time choosing the television to buy?
If you will use DVDs or watch YouTube videos.
Absolutely, yeah. These are all these ones. Non-HD cable, DVDs, and there was actually another example that satellite. Satellite is not high definition. And so if you watch a lot of these things, what do you need to do?
You need to have HD TV.
Yeah, okay. Or you need to, well, but not really. You need to have a good quality TV because
You need
remember,
to pay more.
yes, you need to invest more money in your television because these aren't HD TV, or sorry, these are not sources of high definition. And so if you have an inexpensive high definition television, it will not work well because technically it's not easy. And this is like this is like an expression. It's no small trick to perform well. So it means that only the best high definition televisions can play these other types of media because converting the signal is really difficult to do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
great. And so if you only watch high definition, according to the article, Just buy whatever TV is good to you. But if you're going to watch all of these other types, and I'm going to be connecting my computer to the television, and so I'm going to try and buy something that's better quality, that converts the non-high definition signal well. All right, and let's read a little bit more, and this will give us a bit more information. Abida, could you read this for us, please?
Alright, sure. A too cheap HD TV will likely have lower quality video processing to convert and display those non-HD signals, with the result being a picture that can be surprisingly poor. Whenever you see bad picture quality on an HD TV, poor video conversion is almost always the culprit. If non-HD sources, culprit. Did I pronounce it right? Culprit.
No, sorry, yeah, culprit. Prit.
Ah, culprit.
Culprit.
Okay. Culprit. If non-HD sources make up a lot of your viewing habits, it's worth considering.
And do you see it?
Yeah. The mid to higher level offering from any given manufacturer's good, better, best selection, a few dollars more.
I'm going to get you to stop there, thank you. And so usually each manufacturer offers a good, better, and best version of their television. And so what's his advice? Anyone?
What again?
Considering.
Yeah. In the text that we just read, what's his advice here?
Is to consider the parts that manufacturers give, selection that manufacturers give.
Well, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I think all the idea is around the money. When you have lower money, you when you have I'm sorry. When you have more money, you will buy a cheap HD TV, which have a lower picture and lower quality, and you can see the picture well. So manufacturer have to satisfy his customer who has has satisfy his customer which have a lower which have no much money. The person will purchase a good, and the man will have higher money will purchase better, and so on.
Okay, good. But then when should you think about investing more money in your television? When should you buy a better quality television?
I think it's related with the previous paragraph when you need internet connection, and you need to see YouTube videos.
Exactly. And so he's saying that if you watch a lot of non-high definition sources, you really have to buy the mid to higher quality TVs. You cannot buy the cheap quality TVs, or sorry, the cheap priced TVs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his advice. If you're only watching HD, high definition, HD, then you can buy the cheap ones. Okay, but if you want to watch those other sources, you need to invest more money and buy at least the mid-range televisions. All right, great. And so let's stop there. It's that's lots of work, but it's great. Just some final comments from people. We have to end the class in a minute, but what do you think?
But we have to
Go
mute
ahead, please,
our microphone. Yeah, I'm said that sometimes we muted our microphones and there is a problems with our net connection.
Right. Yeah. Now, this is just in all of the Verbling classes, you really need to click on your microphone when you're speaking and then click off your microphone when you're finished speaking, because there's so much background noise coming from all of the microphones. Yeah. And Josra, a comment from you about the TVs?
I think it's technology itself. And consumers must pay more for technology, not only for the TV or the size of the TVs, but it's about technology.
Okay. No, good. This signal converter. I'm gonna do some investigation about this. Luis, what do you think?
Yes, as always in technology, you have to know exactly what do you want, what's your profile to use the technology, because if not, we can spend more money with not necessity.
That's right. Yeah, you end up spending a lot more money. And at the beginning of the article, they said buying a television was easy in the old days, but now it's so much more complicated. All right, and then a final comment from you, Abida, to end the class.
Yes, I'm totally agree of what Luis said about you need to know what you want, because nowadays technologies have a lot of features that if you don't need them, then you're gonna just spend your money for something that you would not use. Then you gotta check all the features and you check only the features that you need, and get what you need.
Yeah, great. Don't waste money buying a bunch of other features that you don't need. All right, great. All right, so that helps me a lot. Thank you. I think I am better prepared. I think I'm better prepared to buy my television.
New one.
Yeah. Okay. So take care. I'm teaching again right away. I hope to see you later on this evening for me. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
See
Have
you
a
later.
great day.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
You need to tell me, Luis, when you want to do your class.